Hello everyone, it's me Evan, and today I'm going to be covering my Armor J. Basic overview, it's a medium maneuverability, medium speed jet with an ejector seat and v-tol capabilities. And actually, while I've been describing this, there's actually another one of these planes, and it's right up there. You can see it right here. It's just sort of floating. There's no one in the cockpit. It's just doing its thing. It's very stable VTOL once you get off the ground. Getting off the ground is the most difficult part of the process, really. So what you're going to want to do is you hit L to start, or your headlight channel, whatever that is, and you can see the thrusters here in the back pivot down. Also these thrusters along the side. So it's got these little ones up here and these big ones in the back, and those combine to give you a lot of upward thrust. Not quite enough to lift the plane off the ground though. So to activate these thrusters, you hit X. These are also your cruise thrusters when they're in their forward configuration. So X is basically your engine input. You've also got afterburners, of course, which will help increase that speed. So we've hit X, right? And you can see that our suspension is a little bit less burdened at this point. So now what we're going to want to do is you're going to want to hold down Action 2. And this will slowly rise the plane off the ground. Now if you really want to get off the ground fast, what you do is once you're in your VTOL configuration with the engines on, you basically angle these up and hit W. And you take off in like maybe 10 meters. Or no, it's less than that. It's not far at all. And you can see that once we're in the air, the VTOL is extremely stable. We can fold up those landing gear. And it's just sort of, there's not a whole lot to say about it other than that it works. And it works well. The wing has an aluminum core. You can see that right here, we got aluminum on the leading edge of pretty much all of the important flight surfaces. So these tails, that's aluminum. Yeah, these are rudders, I should say. These elevators here, aluminum. The front edge of the wing, aluminum, leading up into this. Now the front part of this is all sort of plastic, and that's to keep weight down, and also to make sure it crumples instead of just murdering you with light taps. And plus, you've got a aluminum tub around the player. Oh shoot! Oh. Okay, well, as you can see, the aluminum really helps when it comes to collisions like that. However, if you are really in a pickle, you can always use the ejector seat. So that's, you hold down H, canopy pops open, your little chair pops out, and you got these little tiny foam gliders to help you not die. As you can see, I'm at 60% health, but I did survive. That's all well and good. But what about that VTOL? How capable is the VTOL? Well, the VTOL is very capable. If you didn't see my video called Urban Parkour with a Fighter Jet, then let me give you a demonstration of what I mean. So let's go to the city, and we're going to do a little bit of a jumping challenge. Now, usually, you know, this is a helicopter's sort of domain, landing on top of buildings. That's silly. Why would you ever attempt such a thing in a jet? But it's really quite simple in this jet. To go boldly where few jets have gone before, except for in horrible crash landings. So let's just ascend a little bit here. You've got to be real careful around these buildings, though. They'll clip you. And let's just land on this first one here. Up there, and we're down. Let's get up there. Reach our full potential. Hold up, let me... Yeah, there we go. So we've landed on this building. This building here, we're going to turn off our... Ooh, oh, hold up. We might not want to do that. Yeah, that reverse thrust comes in handy a whole lot like this. Let's yeah, sort of angle it in there. Ooh. Oh boy. Gotta be really careful about these. It's hard to use in such a confined space, but if you're just trying to fight, it's very easy to use because what you can do. Let's just do a little base jump for fun. Woo! You're chasing someone. Let's say they stop. And you're like, oh shoot, I'm gonna miss them. So what you do, turn on your v-tol, turn the plane, reverse thrust, maybe air brakes, pop those too. Look at that, you just slow down super quick. And then, once you're in v-tol at basically no velocity, you can turn on a dime to engage anyone, really, because you can just turn in place. And if you want to turn a little faster, maybe you give it a little thrust. Your flaps have some control over that too. And you can just turn in place and track somebody. The fact that I can track people across as they're like spinning under me is probably a crime. Yeah, so we got heavy machine guns, 2 AP cannons. I'm going to demonstrate that soon in a little demonstration. I'm going to demonstrate that in a demonstration. Gee whiz, what else was I going to do? I'm going to try to show off this jet in a multiplayer setting like I did with my last jet. Just so you guys get a little bit of an idea of what this thing's all about, what it's capable of. So let's cut to footage of me dabbing on haters with my dank v-tol jet. Woo! I think he's realized that trying to dogfight me traditionally is not going to work, so he's going to try and use speed and... Ooh, yeah, we can just sort of... Yeah, goodbye, tail. Yeah, I'm sorry, dude. And hold up, I can just sort of... Wait, did he teleport? Where'd he go?
Yeah, that was right across the fuselage. Let's see.
I think I swiped him.
This is probably bullying.
Okay, guys, so that was fun. So anyway, I don't condone the cyberbullying of people who don't know how to fly. You all have a good day.